In this video, I'm going to share my awesome trip that I took to Puerto Penasco, Mexico, which is commonly referred to as Rocky Point. I'm going to talk about where we stayed, all the things we did there, and of course, the awesome food we had. Myself and 15 other friends, acquaintances, and a few people I just met started off bright and early on a Friday morning and then caravanned from Phoenix down to Rocky Point. The drive only takes a little more than 4 hours. For those of you not familiar with Rocky Point, it is located in the northern part of the Gulf of California, also known as the Sea of Cortez. After arriving, we got ourselves settled in the 2 amazing beach houses we rented. One of the girls' parents that helped plan the trip owns the beach houses. Thanks, Jamie. One of my favorite things to do is just relax and enjoy the beach. And there was plenty of that to be had on this trip. The ocean water is incredibly warm, probably around 85 degrees Fahrenheit or 29 Celsius. This made playing in the ocean that much more enjoyable. Because let's be honest, I hate cold water. Also, the water is super clear, which is my favorite kind of ocean. One thing you'll notice at Rocky Point, or at least where we stayed, there are tons and tons of seashells everywhere. If you love collecting seashells, this is the place for you. We were able to walk right down to the beach from the house. Beachfront properties are the best. A handful of us also brought paddle boards, which were used quite a bit during the trip. After playing that afternoon, it was time for some food. I grilled up some tasty hamburgers because when in Mexico, you eat hamburgers. It's a very authentic food, you know. Don't worry, I will get to actual Mexican food later. The smoke kept blowing into my eyes, so my snorkel mask came in pretty handy. Pretty awesome. We had a nice little spread for dinner, lots of things to eat, which we brought with us. I really recommend bringing food from home when possible. That way you don't have to do as much shopping and eating out. But of course, if you like that sort of thing, then have at it. There are plenty of places to eat out if you want. That evening, we hung around and talked, but the highlight was when my friend Carly got out her tarot cards and did some tarot card reading for us. Good times. Lots of laughs. The next morning, I was up way too early because I couldn't sleep, so I went for a walk on the beach. I mean, if you can't sleep, I can't think of a better place to be.
This sunrise is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
On my walk, I found a few dead fish, poor fish, and ran into my friend Catherine, who I guess couldn't sleep, like me.
Hello, look at this amazing seashell. Really cool clam or whatever. This thing's the size of my hand. It's like, I get really giddy about this kind of stuff. It's just really cool. Awesome, amazing sunrise.
Finally, it was time for breakfast. We actually had lots of breakfast burritos and tamales dropped off for us, which was our first local food experience. I will give you a hint, they were very tasty. After breakfast, we hung out at the beach and played. Lots and lots of playing in the water, swimming, paddleboarding, and good conversations. A few of my friends decided to ride a banana boat, which was yet another thing to do in Rocky Point. I think it was like $10 a person, so not very expensive. One thing you'll quickly notice while in Rocky Point is lots of vendors come around to the houses and sell stuff. A couple of people in our group decided to get some bracelets made. There is another vendor that sells drinks and mangoes. I love mangoes. That is one of my favorite things to get down in Mexico. After a bit of lunch, it was time to go to the Boardwalk, which is one of the most popular destinations to go and shop, eat, and walk around when you're in Rocky Point. There are all kinds of shops, restaurants, music playing, lots and lots of little pharmacies, a thrifty ice cream store, which was very nostalgic for me, and of course, the Penasco sign. Our group then split up, with a few of them staying on the boardwalk to eat, while the rest of us went to a restaurant called La Curva. I ordered some fajitas, which were good. Not my favorite, but still good. La Curva is a great restaurant for large groups, and it had air conditioning, which was why we chose it, because it was still hot and humid outside. There even was a mariachi band that came and played some music for us. It was fun singing along to the song La Bamba. After that, it was time to get some churros. One of my favorite things to eat in Mexico, besides the mangoes, are the churros. And there's a place called Churros Penasco that is amazing. You get like 4 churros for $2. Pretty good deal. And yes, they are even better than the Disneyland churros. Yep, I just said that.
Can't go to Mexico without getting the churros. Oh yeah.
I licked every one of them just to let you know. I had to make sure that they were good.
We returned home and once again relaxed and had some great conversations. Then off to bed. The next morning was Sunday. We got up fairly early and got dressed to go to church. Church was great. I enjoy attending while on vacation when possible. After church, it was time for lunch. We had lunch at a place called Pollos Lucas. I must say the chicken was so good. It came with rice and beans and tortillas, and it is easy to feed a large group because you can get it family style, and it's fairly inexpensive as well to feed a group that size. I also made a little friend that was looking for a few table scraps. After lunch, we headed to Las Palomas, which is probably the most well-known resort in Rocky Point. Jamie's parents own a condo here as well, in Phase 3. The condo was incredible, definitely my kind of place. I could easily make some amazing cooking videos in this kitchen. We met Dave, Jamie's dad, and of course thanked him for letting us come over and enjoy the condo and resort. By the way, this condo and the beach houses we stayed at are all available to rent. Check the description box below for more information and how to rent them, if you're interested. The pool grounds aren't quite complete yet because it's still a new development, but there's still plenty of fun things to enjoy. A putting green, 2 large pools, one of which was an infinity pool, lots of shade, and of course an amazing view of the ocean. We spent several hours just relaxing, swimming, talking, and enjoying the amazing view. Carly even brought her tarot cards again and did some more readings. After enjoying a nice time at the resort, we drove to a place called Tacos Express. I really like these tacos. If you're looking for good tacos while in Rocky Point, try this little place out. After dinner, we decided we needed more churros. Oh yeah. Back to the churro stand we went. This time I got a caramel sauce and a bit of sweetened condensed milk on top. Oh my, so amazing. A party in the mouth with every bite.
If you are ever in Rocky Point, you've got to come to this churro place. It is absolutely amazing.
Back to the houses. We had a nice fire in the fire pit, roasted marshmallows. I did a little dancing, enjoyed music, and again had some great conversation. It was bittersweet knowing that that was our last night of the vacation. We had a lazy morning the next day with a few hours of beach time before packing up and heading home.
So this morning is the last morning of our trip, and it's always bittersweet to come to an end of an awesome, amazing trip. I guess if you didn't have a fun time, then you'd be anxious to get home, but I had a blast this trip. Such an amazing trip with good friends, and made a lot of new friends, people that I just were acquaintances, and some people I had never met before, and just made some great memories. Really fun time. And the beach was awesome, the water was incredibly warm, and the food that we had was excellent, amazing, just an all-around wonderful time, and can't wait to do it again. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Take care and have fun on your vacations.
Now, enjoy some more video clips of the trip.